how many times have we been excited to have a fantastic woman in a race, but yet she's not able to win the election? To win a campaign, it requires more than just that fabulous woman candidate. It requires a whole team of people, and it requires experienced campaign staffers to work in campaigns. When I ran the first time for chief financial officer and then later on for governor, I learned very quickly that it wasn't just about me. It was also about the team of people I was able to put around me, people to help me raise money, to help me develop a good messaging plan and good communications, volunteers all over the state who are absolutely out there knocking on doors, just killing for me. Today, here at Ruth's List, we have the same challenges. We have fantastic candidates, but we realize it's not just about recruiting that great candidate, it's also about helping her build that team of qualified, smart, savvy, energetic campaign workers and volunteers so that she can go out there and do her job of communicating her message, because at the end of the day, we all want the same thing. We want to win elections. That's why I'm especially excited about this new concept of our Campaign Fellows program, in which we'll be recruiting motivated young people to work in these campaigns, to learn how to be campaign managers, to assign them to our top prospects for the fall. And 10 years, 15 years, 5 years from now, some of those campaign fellows hopefully will become candidates themselves and draw on their experiences that they had right here at Ruth's List.
The hands-on support that Ruth's List provided helped me to defy the odds and become the youngest elected woman to Tampa City Council. We were really grassroots teams, me, my mom, dad, grandmother, and some family friends. And it was after we got into the runoff, it was like, oh, wow, okay, we're going to need a little bit of, extra to get us over that last little hump. Having that extra help to know, how to fundraise, how to, what's the best way when you're going out and door knocking, knowing who to talk to, who do you call, what do you say, all of those things that you don't necessarily think about, but it's important to your campaign. Ruth's List provided the support for me to win, and now we need to help more women in November.
Ruth's List has spent years building strong candidates, and now they're building the teams behind them because that's what we need to win. Races are won and lost for candidates based on their strength of their team. So we need to build really strong and educated people behind them to make sure the right people are winning. You only have one brain, so you can be really good at communicating or really good at giving speeches, but maybe the strategy behind field isn't your strength. So you really need a good staff behind the scenes to organize that can knock doors, can organize a whole field of people. What would have been amazing in my race would be staff. Running it by myself, even though I had the experience, was incredibly draining. And there were times where I would have several events to go to, but I was also cutting my own lists and I was also organizing volunteers. If we had a network of people that were trained and educated and willing to work on smaller races, I think we would get a vast number of really qualified, really diverse candidates. Of all of the groups that helped me during the race, Ruth's List did the most out of any other organization. If they were able to provide more, it would be game-changing for especially our smaller candidates.
The voters are angry. They are angry at the state of affairs in our country, in our state, of the failed policies. And I believe we're going to flip a lot of seats. And shame on us if we don't have the right candidates ready, willing, and able, and funded to be able to win these seats.
I didn't start in elected office. I started as a fellow with Ruth's List Florida, just a young woman who loved her community and wanted to make a difference. It was Ruth's List that saw potential in me before I even held any title. They invested in me and trained me. They gave me the tools to organize, to lead, and to fight with a confidence to know that I belonged in the room. From activist to staffer to working at Planned Parenthood to serving the Florida House and now running to be the next mayor of Orlando, Ruth's List has been with me every step of the way. And I'm not the exception. It's a proof of what's possible when we invest in women early, when we believe in them, support them, and stay with them every step of the way. then we change leadership and we change Florida.